This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes, creators of the world's best repair manuals. Fix your car or truck the right way with our accurate and reliable information at your side. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete online manual at Haynes.com.
Front shock absorber assembly replacement. Open the door and pull the hood release lever, located just above the driver's side kick panel. Slide the hood safety latch to the left, then raise the hood upwards. Press the parking brake pedal down to apply the parking brake. Chock the rear wheels to prevent the vehicle from rolling. Loosen the front wheel lug nuts. Place a floor jack under the reinforced area along the front section of the unibody. Raise the front of the vehicle, then support it with a jack stand placed under the rocker panel seam. Repeat this for the opposite side. Remove the front wheel lug nuts and remove the wheels. Pry off the plastic cap that covers the shock absorber assembly upper mounting nuts. Loosen the shock absorber assembly upper mounting nuts. Remove the nut and detach the stabilizer bar link from the shock absorber assembly. Unscrew the bolt securing the shock absorber assembly to the lower control arm. Loosen, but don't remove, the nut on the upper ball joint stud. An Allen key can be used to prevent the stud from rotating while loosening the nut. Separate the ball joint from the steering knuckle with a ball joint removal tool. Remove the nut from the upper ball joint stud and separate the knuckle from the upper control arm. Support the steering knuckle with sturdy wire to prevent it from falling too far outward or downward. Remove the upper mounting nuts while supporting the shock absorber assembly from below. Temporarily detach the wire holding the steering knuckle and push the knuckle assembly down enough to allow the shock absorber to pass over the control arm. Remove the shock absorber assembly from the vehicle. Reattach the knuckle support wire until you are ready to install the new shock. Again, detach the wire holding the steering knuckle and push the knuckle assembly down enough to carefully install the new shock absorber assembly. Reattach the support wire. Insert the upper mounting studs through the holes in the body. Once the studs protrude, install the nuts finger tight. Detach the knuckle support wire, then guide the steering knuckle into the upper ball joint and install the nut. Align the lower end of the shock absorber assembly to the lower control arm and install the mounting bolt. At this time, tighten the shock absorber assembly lower mounting bolt until the flange just barely seats. Attach the stabilizer bar link to the shock absorber assembly and install the nut. Tighten the stabilizer link mounting nut securely while counterholding the stud. Tighten the stabilizer link mounting nut to the specified torque setting. Install an Allen key into the upper ball joint stud to keep it from turning and tighten the nut securely. Tighten the upper ball joint mounting nut to the specified torque setting. Place a floor jack under the lower control arm and raise the assembly up as close as possible to normal ride height. Tighten the shock absorber lower mounting bolt to the specified torque setting. Use a hammer and lightly tap to align the shock absorber upper mounting nuts to their original positions, matching the bolt head flanges with the wear marks cast into the body. Tighten down the bolts once aligned. Tighten the shock absorber upper mounting nuts to the specified torque setting. Reinstall the plastic cap over the shock upper mounting nuts. Lower the floor jack and remove it from under the control arm. Repeat this procedure for the front shock absorber assembly on the opposite side. Install the wheels and lug nuts by hand, then tighten the lug nuts. Raise one side of the vehicle at a time. Remove the jack stands and lower the front of the vehicle to the ground. Tighten the wheel lug nuts to the specified torque setting.